In this video, we're going from basic to advanced in After Effects shape morphing. We'll start by creating a simple morph between two shapes, and then step it up with a UI animation of a search bar. Let's jump in. Basic shape morphing. First, create a new composition. I'll name mine shape morph. Set the composition size to 1440 by 1440. Frame rate to 30 frames per second and duration to 5 seconds. Now select the rectangle tool and draw a square. Hold Shift while dragging. This keeps all sides equal so we get a perfect square. In the timeline, open Rectangle 1, then Rectangle Path 1. Right-click on Rectangle Path, and choose Convert to Bezier Path. Now open Path and create a keyframe at the start. Next, select the Ellipse tool. Make sure no layer is selected before you draw, so it creates a new shape layer. Open Ellipse 1, then Ellipse Path 1. Right-click on Ellipse Path and choose Convert to Bezier Path. Open Path and create a keyframe here too. Now go back to your rectangle layer. Copy the path keyframe, move a few frames forward in the ellipse layer, and paste it. Delete the original rectangle layer. And now you can see we have the basic morph animation. Turn motion blur on for the layer. Also add a position keyframe to center the shape in the middle of the comp. Select all your keyframes. Press F9 to easy ease. And adjust them in the graph editor for a smoother motion. You can refine the curve more if you want a cleaner morph. And that's our basic shape morph. Now let's move on to the advanced section. Create a new composition with the same settings as before. But this time set the duration to 10 seconds. Download an Adobe After Effects logo PNG and import it into your project. Select the rounded rectangle tool. Make sure no layer is selected, and draw a shape that's the same size as the logo. Hold Shift while drawing to keep the proportions even, and position it directly below the AE logo. With the shape layer selected, go to the Effects panel, search for Extract and apply it. Set the black point to 50 so we get a cleaner base. Now open the rectangle path inside the shape layer and set the roundness to 50. Create a new null object, then parent both the logo layer and the shape layer to this null. Keyframe the null's position and scale. Move forward a few frames, then go back to the very start of the timeline and drag the position so the elements start completely below the screen. At the second keyframe, set the scale to about 65. Select both keyframes, press F9 to easy ease them. Then open the graph editor. Adjust the curve so the animation starts fast and slows down toward the end. Turn on motion blur for a smoother result. Stop where the animation finishes, then keyframe the AE PNG's position and drag it to the left. At the same time, keyframe the shape layer's roundness and size. Move forward a few frames. Increase the size and adjust the X position so it lines up nicely. Go to the last PNG keyframe and set its scale to 75. Adjust the shape's size and roundness so everything looks balanced. Select these new keyframes, easy ease them, and tweak the graph again for a smooth, professional feel. For the PNG's animation, make sure the position and scale graphs have the same ease so they feel connected. Now grab the shape tool, remove the fill, add a stroke and switch to the ellipse tool. Draw a circle. Then in the same shape layer, select the PN tool and add a short diagonal line. This will make the search icon handle. Adjust the size until it looks right. Animate the icon's opacity from 0 to 100 so it fades in nicely. And make sure motion blur is still on. Next, add your text for the search bar. Adjust its position so it sits perfectly in the center. Before we continue, take a quick look at the before and after of this animation. The difference is huge. If you want these exact results, all the project files and presets are available in my Discord server, along with one-on-one coaching where I can personally guide you. The link is in the description. Now scale the text to your liking. I'm going to use my text ramp-up preset here. If you want this preset, it's in the Discord, but if you want to learn how to make it from scratch, check out our Apple-style text animation video on the channel. I'll just tweak some settings for the text to match this animation. Once that's done, adjust your text keyframes, take a quick preview, and when the animation ends, fade the text out. You could also use a track matte for a cleaner transition. After the text fades out, go to the part where that ends. Select the search bar shape layer animation, and fade that out too. Move them a few frames to match the timing. You can also copy the starting keyframes and paste them at the end to loop or reverse the animation for a full cycle. Smooth everything out again by adjusting the graph editor curves. And do the same for the PNG scale keyframes so it matches the movement. Finally, copy the nulls keyframes and paste them where needed to keep the elements synced. And that's it. This is how you create an advanced shape morphing UI animation in After Effects. If you want the presets, project files, or even personal feedback on your work, Check the first link in the description to join my Discord server.